a few seconds right after my last stream. I'm gonna get water. I'll be back in a few seconds. Okay, I'm back. Now let's advance to next week. And our packages are gonna come in. And it's France. As I said in the other video, I just did a 25% race, yeah, of this track. And I'm pretty comfortable with it, so yeah, we're gonna see if we could actually do good. Do better than we did. We're gonna have a few more upgrades, so yeah, we're gonna have a few more upgrades, so then we might be able to go faster. Gonna change the difficulty a bit lower, just a bit, not too much. Let's still change it now. No, I can't. Is it 71? Well, I don't know. This probably what's wrong with the car. Let's read our messages. Failure. What? Can we put it on? Do we have enough? Okay, yeah, we're definitely getting that now. When is that gonna come? It's gonna come in Austria. It's still fine. It's definitely gonna come in now. So we're gonna simulate practices because no one likes practices. And we're gonna see where we come out in this race. Our aero package came in at least, so we're gonna be faster, hopefully. And I need my ERS to last longer. I feel like it lasts very quick. And from what I watch on YouTube, the ERS lasted longer in last year's game, so. How do you become a veteran in one season? Weather forecast, so in the race it's gonna be a bit of rain at the beginning, which is gonna be your first real taste of rain. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen in the rain. We're gonna try to do good before the rain comes in. So let's go to qualifying. We're gonna set our lap times before the rain. We're gonna set our lap times nice and early. Hope for the rain to come in. Or get to Q2 and then the same thing happen and then we magically get to Q3.
The circuit has rubbed in with practice, but this is still a difficult session as our drivers fight for pole position. Welcome to qualifying for the French Grand Prix. And I'm here, of course, with Anthony Davidson on what has turned out to be a very pleasant day indeed. No weather to interfere, no problems on the track, so absolutely no room for error.
That's right, Crofty. It's looking good out there at the moment. Each team will have their own game plan for this session. And of course, once the cars leave the garage, they'll be under parc ferme conditions. So any last-minute adjustments need to be done right here and now. Beyond that, it's all up to the driver. Who can keep their tyres in the right temperature? Who can hit their apexes? No race fuel on board these days, of course. These are the fastest cars we've had in a long, long time. And it's right here in qualifying where they're at their absolute peak. Let's get started.
So with that, it's gonna rain at the beginning, so I might as well just keep the increased top speed. I don't know. So let's go to track. Parc ferme, I don't care. We came out a bit late before some other cars, but that's fine. So let's try to set a blistering lap. I'm gonna focus, so mute my mic. That's what I mean when I say focus. Enough for now. So now our ERS is back since we changed it. Car feels, yeah, it feels faster now. Oh, that's slippery. Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic now. So he hit a 136. That seems like a pretty good lap, but I feel like the cars are gonna go a bit faster now that the rubber is in. So let's accelerate time a little bit and see where we're at. Yeah, see, now we're going down. Is the weather good?
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
So where are we now? We're in 8th. So let's set another time in. Yeah, let's go up for another time. Try to, yeah, get a good lap. Now that the rubber is laid out, we're gonna have a good lap, hopefully. So focus mode.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
We did bad, so I'm gonna start over. so that only puts us up 2 positions, which is pretty sad. Now we don't have any more tires that I am willing to use. We have the fastest Sector 1 though. Are we gonna make it to Q2? Yes, in fact we do. We beat out Lewis Hamilton's time, which I don't think he was really trying, but Kimi Räikkönen doesn't make it to Q2, but Lucas Weber does, and Devin Butler doesn't. So we have pretty much the back markers, and me and Lucas, the only ones that of the back markers that got out. Well, I mean, Sainz, I don't see him as a back marker, but Stroll pushed him out. So Pierre Gasly, the Frenchman, gets the fastest lap of the session in his home Grand Prix. So first time in Q2 in a while now. It's gonna rain, so we're gonna set our time in early if it isn't raining at the beginning. If it is, then well, sucks to suck. It isn't, so we gotta set our time in now. Hopefully it doesn't start raining in the middle of a lap, and it starts raining in the middle of a lap. That sucks. Is it gonna be drivable though? Is it still any wet? It's still drivable. I don't feel any slipperiness yet. So let's try to set a lap time in while in the wet, which may seem hard. But right now it seems kind of easy. It may get worse during the lap, but right now it's currently fine. I wonder if Lewis, and DRS is still active, so it's not that bad to switch to inters yet. So let's try to set a banger lap time. Yes, it's slippery, but not too slippery. The lap times are probably going to be around my lap time. I might be the fastest. Maybe me and Lewis if Lewis is on the slicks. There's a slipperiness. Yeah, DRS is disabled now. So that sucks. So now it's raining hard enough, and we might endanger the car. And myself if this was real life. So now we brake. Now DRS gets disabled. But we still might be able to hit a good lap. We're 4 seconds slower. We're not getting DRS, that sucks though, because if we were a few seconds faster to it, then we would have been able to, so. That might have been a break too late. Yep, that's a break too late. You gotta brake really early when it's wet like this. So we're gonna try to set a good lap time in, like Lewis. But Lewis would probably still be able to get to Q2. Oh, Lewis is on inters. Wow, I'm the only one on slicks. It wasn't raining when I saw it, because my engineers fit me onto the slick tires. But I wonder if my time is gonna be way faster or way slower than everyone else's time, because I'm on slicks and I started a bit earlier when it was not that slippery. It looks like it's not. If it's not, I'm gonna restart the session. Yeah, if I took that last corner, I'm gonna try to take these last corners a bit better. So then, maybe. Nope, okay, restart the session. You gotta start on inters. Intermediate tires and go, 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 go. Wait, what? It set me on dry tires. Okay, now we put on our intermediate tires, which is gonna work, as you can see. Now that we're early, we're probably gonna set the best lap time. So we might make it into Q3 for the first time. There's Lucas Weber. He's also on the intermediates. So DRS is still enabled and it gets disabled right there and there. Right then and there. As soon as I'm using it. So you still get that little boost, but it's still kind of slippery. Well, it is slippery. As you can see, I slipped there. Didn't go into the runoff area there. But there I do, so. So we're gonna brake early now, which is good. So now let's go here. We get a really good exit. Let's see if we could set the fastest lap time now. The Ferrari's about to hit the fastest lap. Yeah, that's Charles Leclerc. He sets a 150. And now the Red Bull hits it and Vettel hits it. And now another Red Bull hit is gonna hit it. So we hit that first apex good. So we're sliding a lot now. The AI doesn't seem to mess up in the rain. And I think that's kind of unfair. That's been a thing for most of the games. But humans, they do. They mess up, they don't stay on the line exactly. And what's it gonna be, what's it gonna be, what's it gonna be, what's it gonna be? It's 151. That's not a great lap. But they still might have gotten DRS. I don't know, I said it like a robot. DRS. So let's skip ahead. Now let's stop that. And
It looks like we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Bruh. 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go for another pair of inters and go for another lap. I want to make it to Q3. Okay. Yeah, the AI doesn't seem to make a mistake in the rain, unless if it's a dry tire and wet conditions. So now all of the other drivers are coming out. I'm in 8th right now. I'm in the danger zone. I could still get knocked out, which I don't want to happen. None of us wants that to happen. So, Leclerc is on dry tire. Oh, Leclerc got his time on a dry tire. Wait a minute. How did he get it? Was there a spot in time where it was dry? Nani? I think that might have what happened. So now we gotta break early. Oh, we're in 6th now. But the slip and slide is not gonna let us. So the key is just to brake really early. Like there. That was the best time to brake. You gain a lot of time if you brake early, which doesn't really make sense, but in the rain, it does. See, we're 4/10 faster. We're almost a whole second faster now. It stopped raining now, but it's too late to set another lap time. So now, I might be able to get pole position. Well, at least for now, because other drivers are gonna have the whole track dry. So now I ran out of ERS. I brake early. Okay, that's not looking good. We get into 5th. That might be enough to get into Q3, actually. Is it? Where are we? We're into Q3. Leclerc went for a magical, soft tire. Slick. Oh, Vettel's out. And Lucas Weber comes in 15th. We're going to Q3 for the first time. It's going to be dry weather. Perfect. We don't have any tires that are used. Well, yeah, we have one tire that's used. I think we used it twice in the session, right? Yeah, I think we did. But it's going to be dry. Let's check. Yeah, we used 2 tires, so now we can... Well, that does suck a little bit, because if we just used 1 tire, we would have... And it doesn't matter. But the track is cold right now, since it's just stopped raining. But now, is the real challenge, and it's going to show all the real times. And that is not where luck is going to come in for us. Though we are qualifying ahead of a Ferrari. Which, I see this as an absolute win, so... Okay, so let's hit this banger lap right here. Alright, this is so far a really good lap. We go flying past turn 11, I think that is. We're a few milliseconds faster than Pierre Gasly. Well, let's see what we can really do. Sector 3 is the most crucial part of the sector. Charles Leclerc, I'm just gonna say Charles Leclerc, because that's what the Crofty says in real life. Valtteri Bottas hits it, no. We run out of ERS, well, you know, we run out of whatever it's called. And what is it gonna be, what is it gonna be, what is it gonna be? Really slow. That's what it's gonna be. That's the only lap time I'm gonna go for. I don't wanna go for anything else, because Q3. First time into Q3, I mean, honestly, it might give us a good position.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race.
We're at 9th. Wow, that's good.
Who will be fronting the grid? Hamilton, Verstappen, and Pierre Gasly. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Alright. This is going to be an exciting race. It's going to be our comeback from Canada, which wasn't that good for us. Though it was pretty good. Kind of. Alright, let's see what Emma has to say. Devin got out in Q3, and we made it, I mean, he got out in Q1, and we made it all the way to Q3. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, our reputation goes up. We're gonna go with Haas next season, if they do want us. But if out,
very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
okay, so in the race it's gonna start raining at the beginning, and then it's gonna go to dries. So I might as well just go for wet enters for the double pit stop, just in case.
Welcome to Le Castellet.
But let's
we
listen.
return from across the Atlantic for the 2019 French Grand Prix. Reintroduced to the Formula One calendar just last year after an absence of almost 3 decades. The circuit, Paul Ricard, where racing legends such as Alain Prost gave us some Turn 1 excitement before Valtteri Bottas and Sebastian Vettel and a commanding victory from Lewis Hamilton gave us a brilliant race last year. What, I wonder, will it have in store for us this season? We have 15 corners here at the circuit Paul Ricard, 6 to the left and 9 to the right. The rain is coming down and making for a slippery racing surface, but luckily there is plenty of runoff available, and hopefully we'll be able to avoid bringing out a safety car during today's Grand Prix. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Why don't we talk about Toro Rosso? They haven't had any retirements in the last 5 races. What do you think that says about the reliability of their car?
I think they can be fairly pleased with that record so far. The first thing any good car needs is a solid, reliable base with which to build on, and they seem to have that this season.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Gasly, Bottas, Charles Leclerc and Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Perez, Stewart and Kevin Magnussen, Vettel, Norris, Romain Grosjean and Stroll, Weber, Butler, Kimi Raikkonen and Carlos Sainz. Russell and Alexander Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So we are starting a 9th ahead of a Ferrari.
Right, let's be patient going into turn 1. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race. Good luck.
So it's supposed to stop raining around lap 6. So I might as well just go for the 0 stop. And then we're going to switch to dry tires. And it depends on what lap it is, but here we go. 5 lights. 5 lights of the French Grand Prix. And away we go. The kind of bad start for me. But since we're the slow car, everyone is passing us. You can't see anything going into turn 1. The rain blocks all your point of view. So now we're gonna go, which is bad start for us. We go down into P12, but it's still in our team's where they want us to end. So slowly into turn turn 5. And then we go kind of slow into there, but you can't see anything. It's really, I hate the rain because you can't see anything. But now we're going into the I'm pretty sure this is one of the longest straights in F1. Sebastian Vettel is in 10th though, which is going to be hard to pass him. I'll be surprised if we beat Sebastian Vettel to the finish line. Okay, Lando Norris is right behind us. Okay, so we're in 11th. It's an okay start for us. I mean, we're still where we want to be, but it is gonna dry up, so. And there's contact. No damage done though. We're side by side, almost hitting the McLaren. We pass him up. We're staying down on the inside. That's a chaotic lap 1. We're going into high, whatever it's called. And as you can see, it's drying up. Let's ask for the weather. So that's 5 minutes until the rain clears out, or 10 laps, so around lap 10, it's probably going to start drying up. But now we got to catch up to Sebastian Vettel. I don't think we're going to pass him, but he's getting held up by Renault of Daniel Ricciardo, which he's the only one who made entertainment in the real life Grand Prix. So now we're going to try to make a move on him. Already? Oh, the MGUK's on the side. Well, I replaced everything but that. So now it's going to be a sliding in, almost hitting Ricciardo. And now Vettel passes up Ricciardo. Now we are going to try to pass Ricciardo right here. Okay, here we go into, I forgot which turn 10. I was thinking turn 10, but I'm looking at the little signs on the side.
Our battery charge speed is suffering, and if it gets much worse, we could be forced to retire.
A little bit of contact, so we're gonna stay on low. Some wheel spin out of nowhere. I thought someone hit us. But now some three-way battle, and we're gonna have to yield. And there's yellow flag. Ricciardo spins out. Does that mean a safety car? I don't know what that's gonna mean. Hopefully a safety car, because I honestly hope it's a safety car, so that we can all bunch up together. But now Lando Norris is ahead. He passed us in that chaos. Now Lucas Weber is behind us. 10 laps to go now. We're gonna slide all the way out to the runoff area. This race has been super chaotic. It's already been more exciting than the real one. But but now Lando Norris is pulling away. I would say medium for now, but I want to, for the, whenever it turns dry, I would say medium if it's gonna be, in lap 6. But if anything later than lap 7 or anything higher, then I'm gonna go for the softs. So right now I'm looking for mediums when it dries up.
Looks like the weather is going to dry up in about 5 minutes. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
You don't say. There's Lando Norris. I don't think we're gonna be able to catch him on the on the wets. But then again, like I've been saying, it is gonna dry up. And I would say the Alfa Romeo is better in the dry than it is in the wet. And I am certainly better in the dry than it is the wet. I mean, just look at me spinning and sliding everywhere I go.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Jeff, I thought you said to keep it low because of the
The car behind is dropping
MGK.
back by about 0.3 a lap.
Okay, we need to start braking earlier. That's what I was saying in qualifying, and I seem to not have applied it into this. So, as you can see, the early braking worked there. And it did make us go green, and I think we are going faster now.
Okay, I think the track will be drying out quite soon. Mind you don't burn out your tyres.
Alright, how soon is soon, Jeff? How many laps do you say? But right now it looks like it's gonna be a bit it's hard to decide, but it definitely, you could see it's drying up.
Okay, battery's looking good. You can use overtake to get past.
I know, but Jeff, you said the MGK. You said if I go in the high ERS modes, then it's gonna break or something. We go sliding around on the outside, but we are catching up to Lando Norris. As you saw, we were way behind him before, and now we're catching up. I think that's due to sliding. But now we're gonna enter lap 5 now, and I don't think it's gonna stop running in lap 5, which
Set the
means
ERS mode to overtake. We have to push.
fine, Jeff. You want me to burn my MGK, but it is working. We didn't brake early. That's a corner cut. Okay, that was an illegal overtake, so we had to give the position back. That's why I held the brake longer than I would if my tire was touching the chicane. I broke late. That was way too late. The chicane slowed us down for us. The chicane slowed us down. I'm not talking good. I need water.
I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a while longer.
Alright, Jeff. Trust you. But now it stopped raining. So, what could this mean? Lap 7. I think lap 7 is when we're going to go to the pits. So I'm going to change. We don't have any soft tires. So we're going to have to go for the mediums. We should have used mediums for Q3. Now we get the fastest sector 2. We brake early because I don't want to hit Norris. Avoiding contact 101. So what?
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now. Dries or inters.
Okay, if the AI goes into the pits, I'm going into the pits. I honestly say go into the pits now. but the AI isn't going in there, so I'm not going in there. This is okay. This lap,
Teammate behind is 10.8 seconds.
I feel like we're gonna go into the pits this lap.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Not sure whether dries or inters are faster. We're right on the crossover.
You said the last time. But the train is slowing down ahead of us. We might be able to overtake a few on this long straight, but now it is getting foggy because we are right behind Lando Norris, and the you know, it's spreading the tires from, you know what I'm trying to say. So then we go on the inside of Lando Norris, we make the move, then we slide.
For a new strategy option.
Okay, lap 6. We're going into the pits this lap, and I think everyone else is going to go into the pits. So let's make this count.
Don't forget, box this lap.
Okay, we hit that apex really good, actually. Should I go for the overcut? I don't want to go for the overcut. We're ahead of Raikkonen, so I think we're fine if we go now. So yeah, we're gonna go into the pits now. Everyone else might go into the softs because they might have softs.
Okay, the stewards have now
And now DRS is enabled,
DRS is now online.
but I don't think I'm gonna use it. So here goes everyone into the pits, as you can see. Oh, chaos in the pits. We're gonna get held up in the pits now that I think about it.
Kimi is in for his stop.
Go now.
Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit.
Wow.
Exit now.
We lost so many positions. That sucks.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Okay, everyone else is going for the mediums. This is gonna be a tough race for us now, because we're in P14. We're gonna have to push. I think everyone went into the pits now, and look at the top 3. They're so far ahead. So now we're gonna have to push as hard as we can to try to overtake everyone and go into our original position. So I'm gonna go on full focus mode. I'll be back when it's over, or until we get back to 10th place.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and green flag.
So we went up just like that because of the people in the pits. No wing damage, surprisingly. Now we're into P7. Vettel is next, but if we get into P6, then that would be our best finishing position, I think. But it's Sebastian Vettel in a Ferrari, so I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be good, but you guys are in for a real treat. Full focus mode, a few more laps left. Here we go.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.9 seconds. That was the fastest lap
We
of the
just hit a
race. Keep
fastest
this
lap.
up.
That's the first time that has ever happened to us. This is a good race. I say one of the best race. I think Azerbaijan is better though. We would have came
There's
sixth,
5 laps of fuel remaining.
but you know. Okay. Okay, we're catching up to Magnussen really fast. Let's see.
Magnussen is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 2.0 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 43.9.
Okay. 2 seconds. We're catching up really quick.
Magnussen ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 2.0 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:43.9.
Our car is going super fast. Okay. Next race is Austria. We're gonna do that tomorrow. Yeah. We've already done 2 races in a day. And we're almost, oh, Charles Leclerc got the fastest lap now. I think, no, oh wait, he's right there. But look how far Lewis is. I'm pretty sure that's Lewis Hamilton right there. 3 more laps left.
Magnussen is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 2.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 40.1. You're falling back by 1/10 a lap.
How could this be? Oh, he's getting DRS. I think. No, that doesn't look like DRS range. Actually, I think that is DRS range. But we need to keep pushing. P6 would be our best finish.
The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
Yeah, because we're pushing super hard. Where's Raikkonen? I don't see him on the minimap. How close are we?
Magnussen ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 2.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:40.1. You're falling back by 1/10 a lap.
Okay. We're super close. Again, sorry for my breathing. I'm just super concentrated. So let me mute my mic. I'll be back when this race finishes. Or when something exciting happens.
Hulkenberg is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 3.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 41.4. Magnussen is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 1.7 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 4 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:39.7. You're gaining by around 0.6 a lap. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Guys, we did it. We passed them. We're in P6 and we got the fastest lap. Do you think that would stick? Comment down below right now if you guys are gonna think that's gonna stick till the end of the race. No one else is gonna get the fastest lap, but we did it. And now we're in P6, our highest spot. We're the highest spot we're gonna finish in. If we can make it and stay ahead of Magnussen, we have low ERS right now. I'm ERS saving, and I need to defend against Magnussen. He's gonna have DRS on me, but I'm gonna try to defend the inside line on this turn because the inside line is the most deadly. But he's so fast. He's also Ferrari powered engine, and he takes the spot from us. We're gonna continue on and keep fighting. And oh my god, this is an amazing fight right here. Comment down below if you guys think the fastest lap is gonna stick and if we're gonna pass Magnussen on the final lap of the race. We're right behind him. We're gonna get him. We might get him again on the straight as long as we stay behind him. Let's stick it on low for these turns. Actually, let's stick it on none for these turns. But now we're slowing down, so we have to keep it on low. And now Charles Leclerc takes the fastest lap from me. I was pushing so hard. But we're gonna go on overtake mode. We're gonna take him down the straight. On the final lap of the race, we're gonna go down the inside, and it works. We're gonna brake. We're gonna have to keep it though. We're gonna have to keep it on the final lap of the race. Comment down below if you guys are gonna think we can do it. Let's go on rich fuel mix. Anything to stay ahead of Kevin Magnussen. Oh my god, this would be our best finish ever. We're about to go on the straight. I'm gonna have to go on hot lap mode. We might use up all our ERS here. He gets DRS though. We're using up all of our ERS. Keep the inside line. He's gonna get it, but then he yields because he doesn't want to hit us. So that is our race, I think. As long as we could stay ahead of him on these few turns, and he's all the way back there now. So now we're gonna come across the final sector, and that might be the race, ladies and gents. That might be our highest finishing position in F1 2019 so far. I see this as an absolute win. Lewis Hamilton wins this again. Mercedes, he continues his lead in the Drivers' Championship. Pierre Gasly hits the fastest lap now. Takes it from Leclerc. Is anyone else going to hit it? No, I think just Vettel just passed the line. Yeah, he did now. And checkered flag. Let's go. That's P6, baby. Let's go.
Top job, my friend. Top job. I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you pulled through. Thank you.
Where's okay, there it
Another
is.
historic win under their belts. Well done to the team at Mercedes. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
I have to say Sebastian Vettel certainly caught my eye during today's race. Incredible driving.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
So we're right next to Sergio Perez in the Racing Point. We're tied with 24 points, and both the Renaults have 21 points. That was an exciting race, guys. Let's view the highlights. We came from 9th to 6th, our highest finish, and we get Kevin Magnussen on the final lap. Let's watch. Oh my god, that was an actual exciting race. Way more exciting than the real French Grand Prix, except for the fact that Lewis dominated the whole race. So fiber lights and away we go. That's not me, where am I? Oh, I see myself. Yeah, there's a bit of contact there, but that's Kevin Magnussen. Yeah. And then we hit Vettel, but no damage done, so we keep the spot. But Lando Norris passes us there, and then we take him on the inside with full overtake mode, and then we go down the inside, but Lucas Weber was right behind us there. That's Ricardo, I think, yeah. Then I move up. We have a bit of damage there, actually. This is when it stopped raining, and this is our battle with, no, our battle was with the Haas. Yeah, and this is our push. This was our strongest push of the whole season, I think, forever. And we pushed so hard to try to catch up to Kevin Magnussen, I think it was. I forgot who it was. But then we take him on the straight, and that's where we won it. We stuck it on the inside. We stayed ahead of him. That was the thing to win us the race. And that's P6 for us. Ahead of Kevin Magnussen, which really tough battle to go with, and our best race of the season so far. Azerbaijan was really good, but whoever was it took us in the last straight. So, and yes, I am really happy with that.
Blew through the pack in that race. What's his secret? You were cutting your way through the field during the race. Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing. How do you feel the weather?
Oh, that's
affects the outcome today?
Yeah, that's, I want to balance it out.
Great. Well, that's everything.
But that was the most exciting race. Most exciting race of the season so far. We're gonna see how Austria goes, though, so maybe even more exciting than that. Nani? But let's see what Emma says. Well, actually, we have to see this. How many resource points do we get? Oh, we get a lot. Oh yeah, we have so much now. We can get that major upgrade. Our reputation goes through the roof. Ferrari likes us. Haas likes us. We still haven't seen a driver transfer yet. Let's see what they think.
Result. You did really well. I don't think you can have any complaints with that performance.
It's Jeff. Oh, contract negotiation. Are they gonna?
That
Okay.
sounds good. It seems all parties are happy with the deal, so it'll commence at the next race weekend.
So 11th and 11th, we're still the first driver. Alright, so everything is gonna become quicker, so let's get the R&D tree. Our chassis has a major development, so let's get that. And also a major development here, but we don't have enough resource points. So what can we get? We don't have enough for anything, so yeah, that's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was a great race. Great race. Let's go to next weekend, but I'm not going to continue because I slapped my foot, by the way, on accident. Great race weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and don't cheat if you rewatch the video. But bye. And here comes the awkward part after the video ends. But that's how Mafia, or I mean, that's how YouTube